everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Pixie Palace. And today we're back for the weekly Oracle card reading for August 22nd, 2021. And I'm doing all these videos in batch right now because around this time I will probably be having the flooring replaced in this condo. So it's going to be kind of a crazy mess and it'll be very hard to do videos. So that's why I'm doing all of these things right now. So starting September, you probably will be seeing a new setup and a new environment. So it'll be very interesting to see how it goes. But anyway, as we go further into August, we are working on ourselves. We're getting ourselves more into alignment, embracing different parts of ourselves we might have neglected, as well as grounding ourselves in the present moment. Sounds like a lot of work, and yes, it is. Awakening and just working on ourselves in general is a lifetime process. And I'm feeling that some of us are really stressed out about that right now. There is a message coming through saying, be gentle with yourself. Of course, do the work when it's required, but don't be hard on yourself. You are doing a wonderful job. You are worth it. You are good as you are. Because all the work you're doing is benefiting you in so many different ways, in ways that you might not even see at the moment. It may not have materialistically showed up yet, but it is in motion. So always give yourself that credit. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's okay to do that. As long as it's not from an ego stance, it's okay to give yourself credit. Look in hindsight. Look back from the beginning of the month. In a couple weeks, you've already made huge strides. Whether you think you have or not, you are not the same person as you were on August 1st. I tell you that. I know I'm not. So with that, we are going to get into the weekly Oracle card reading. Once again, I'm switching up the Oracle card decks. This time we're using The Universe Has Your Back by Gabrielle Bernstein. And this is a beautiful, beautiful deck. It's very simple in the designs, but the messages are very vibrant and they're very direct. So I think this is perfect for this time of the month. So we'll give it a little bit of shuffle and still going to only draw one card to give life direction for this week. Ooh, all right. There we go. Okay, let's see what the universe has to say this time. Oh my God, so spot on. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. You know how I always say throughout my videos, your inner reality creates your outer reality. It always starts within. When we go on faith, and this is regardless of what God you pray to, or if you say the universe or source or what religion you are, they all have one thing in common, it's faith. Even if you have faith, just the size of a mustard seed, you will get that much further in your path. When you allow yourself to trust in the universe and trust that it does have your back, no pun intended there, you will start seeing the world shift before your eyes. Sometimes we have to get out of our own way, and sometimes we have to let go of old perspectives. As we do the self work, as we go through the shadow work, when we get the help that we need, when we allow ourselves to let go of what no longer serves us, our perspective changes in our life, but also in our surroundings and in the world around us. I've noticed this over the past few years, let alone a couple months. And I'm not the same person as I was a couple years ago. And it's funny, I felt guided to say what I said in the beginning of the video because this ties into this card. So really, that's what the universe is trying to tell you this week. Have grace with yourself. Know that you are doing a good job. You're doing the best you can. If you feel you're not, ask yourself why. Get to the root of the problem that is holding you back. Also, when we stop cutting each other down for having a different opinion, different perspective, our perspective starts to change. It doesn't mean we have to agree with everything that everybody says, and doesn't mean that we're gonna get along with everybody, that we're gonna want them in our lives 100%. Sometimes we're only in each other's lives for that one brief second, but it's a second that we learn something about ourselves and what we either need to change or what we need to embrace. Sometimes it's both. And it really changes our whole perspective. It's never confined to one thing. When we learn a lesson that we're here to learn in our individual lives, it colors everything. It's not confined to that one experience. Since we changed our vision and our perspective, we look out in the world in a different way. Sometimes we'll go back to old environments or old experiences and look at it with fresh new eyes. And we'll see why we had to go through something, or we'll see, oh, maybe I was a little too quick to judge, or maybe I need to go back to that and make things right. Whatever it is, it really is interesting how your whole world can change just from that one perspective. And throughout our lives, our perspectives always change. There are some constants that we have, some values that we develop that we hold true to, that serves us well. But we also have things that we realize, maybe we don't need to hang on to this belief system anymore. Maybe we can allow ourselves to let go of that and allow ourselves to be a little more open, a little bit more accepting and compassionate for others out there and of ourselves. Ourselves are included that as well. So this can mean a lot of different things. And again, as always, whatever resonates for you, take that message and discard the rest. So anyway, I could ramble on and on. There's so many different levels to this reading. So going back to the pun, the universe does have you back. You just have to take that first step, and it'll match every step you take. But anyway, until the next time, I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Stay safe out there, protect your energy, and always go for your dreams. And please remember, you are enough. Last but not least, to know thyself is to know thy truth. Namaste.